All right, so we gotta make this video real quick, man. You feel me? I gotta start doing some posting on this page right here, bro. I got multiple YouTube pages, and this is one page that gets neglected the most. You hear me? But nonetheless, I think I'm gonna keep on doing the caveat that I already got going on to this page, and that's pretty much POV talk, relationship, this, that, whatever have you, and stuff like that. That's pretty much the theme for this page because I done got a lot of videos over the years and stuff like that that's kind of been on the same type of topic. So we're going to leave it like that. You feel me? But look, I got a video for y'all, man. This video right here is why I never, ever, 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 ever use dating apps. So, give y'all a quick little scenario, real quick. Boom. I have tried all the dating apps. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me hit this button real quick. I'm actually quite ashamed of all the dating apps that I have tried. I have tried Tinder. I have tried. I think this is a dating app. Meetup. I have tried Black. I have tried. All of them. Recently, a couple years ago, they came out with Facebook dating. I didn't try them all. You hear me? All of them. And they all have the same amount of success. Nothing, zero zips. Just a waste of my time, bro. You feel me? Now look, check this out, right? You gotta realize the demographic that I come from. I'm in my 40s. Well, actually, I'm in my 30s. I don't know why I just said 40s. Lord have mercy. I just put years onto my life that I shouldn't have put. I'm 34, y'all. Please. All right. I was born in 92. I don't know why I just said that. Somebody must be talking about me that's in their 40s or something. But anyway, I'm in my 30s, right? And, I come from that generation of going outside, hollering at a female, talking to a female, what have you, and stuff like that. See, when it comes to me going outside and talking to a woman, I don't have no issues. None at all. Like, it's down there like a cheat code when I go outside and talk to a woman. But when it comes to a dating app or me trying to inbox a woman, I have no luck. None whatsoever. The only time that I have any luck, I'm going to be quickly honest with y'all. The only time that I have any type of luck, unless the woman already knows of me. Like we went to school, we got mutuals, what have you. That's like the only time that I have luck. But when it comes to just regular daggler, random people, NPCs, I have no luck at all. And I learned that way quick in my life that, dating apps is just not for me. You feel me? Like all the apps that I didn't use and stuff like that, I didn't have the best of the best photos. I didn't have my page all done up and stuff like that. Had a nice little bio that I actually sat there and thought about. You feel me? This is before ChatGPT that you had to sit there and actually think about what you want your hidden to be. I had all that, bro. And I never, ever got no luck when it came to random women that I found attractive. And I might say something or hope that, they match with me or what have you and stuff like that. It was just never no success. Now, I know a lot of people's going to sit out there and be like, well, the dating apps, man, they're scams. You got to use money, blah, 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 and stuff like that. Look, check this out, right? I'm one of those people that thinks like that. Don't get me wrong. But at the same token, though, I know individuals, right? I got partners that done had way more success than what I done had on these daggone dating apps. And I'm just sitting there like, if bro can get success, I should be able to have a little success. Like, hey, look, I know what I got going on. You feel me? And if he can do it, I know for a fact that I can do it. But nonetheless, though, nothing comes out of it. Now, one thing that I ran into a situation real quickly, right, that really pissed me off about with dating apps, and this is just my personality, right? I'm an individual, right, that I'm a very prideful person. It's a thing that I have been working on for my whole life, and hopefully one of these days, that prideful attitude, that prideful spirit that I got will leave me alone. But for right now, I still have it, right? I'm one of those people off the get-go, right, that I already don't want to be in your inbox. Just for the simple fact that I don't want to give you that type of authority or that type of, power to say that, oh, such and such was in my inbox. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I pride on certain things that I don't want to give people. And that right there is one thing that I never wanted to give a woman, where I will say something to her or what have you, and she leaves me on scene or say some ABC 1 2 3 whatever, reply back or whatever, just to go and run to her friends or what have you and stuff like that and be like, guess who was in my inbox? Who's in your inbox, girl? Then they'll say my name and all that old stuff. I never liked that type of demonstration. That was never me right there. You feel me? Like it just man, I feel some type of way about that. But even though with that being said, I will still sit there back in the day and stuff like that, right? And try to, see what I can catch and stuff like that. Because you got to realize, right? Sometimes, going outside and stuff like that, you don't see women that you actually attracted to sometimes. You can set your whole day out, go to the mall, go to Walmart, go to Target, go to the gas station or whatever. Some days it be a hit or a miss where you just outside and you don't see not one woman that looks attractive enough that you want to actually go up to and actually talk to and engage in conversation. And it's been plenty of days that I have had that happen, because that's one thing that I'm just so used to doing, right? But I be trying to do other methods, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just so used to just going outside and seeing what I can get outside. You know what I'm saying? But when I try to do the dating apps and stuff like that, because I just be seeing all these testimonial stories of people having all this success, and I be like, if they can have success, I know for a fact the boy can have a little bit of success. But it's always the same thing. I inbox a woman, either I get no reply, or I'll get, and this is one thing that when it comes to a lot of these dating apps, bro, you got to be careful, bro. You got to be careful. I'll get a reply where it'd be like, hit me up on Snapchat or something like that. I instantly think that you're out here selling something, and I ain't trying to buy it. You feel me? I instantly think that way. Instantly. Like, as soon as you say something like that, I instantly think like that. So you'll get those type of response. Or you get the typical ABC 1 2 3 emoji type of response or whatever. And it's like, I just sent you a paragraph. You sent me back an emoji. What do I supposed to go off on that? That's not telling me nothing. Like, I'm sorry. Look, for any woman that's watching this, if I write you, and I'm talking about write you, like I write a sentence, like with words, right? And you send me back an emoji, I'm telling you right now, I'm not replying. I'm not replying. I'm not replying, bro. I'm not finna reply if you send me that. Because it's like, bro, what can I go off on that? Like, whatever we talking about and stuff like that, what can I go off on that? That's not telling me nothing. Like, one thing about me, bro, I hate a emoji ass bitch. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta say it. I hate an emoji ass bitch. I gotta say it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. The older I get, the more things that I just can't put up with. When I was younger, I was able to put up with it, but now I'm getting older, I just can't put up with certain things. And if you send me an emoji after I just wrote you words, letters, paragraphs, I punctuated right, all right, I put my comma in the right section, okay? I put a period at the end of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? I capitalized my letters. I spell checked it. And you send me back an emoji? And I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, that's some young... Bro, it's women my age that's doing this. Look, hey, age is just a number. The more that... Hey, subscribe to the page, because I got a lot more videos to give y'all and stuff like that, because I got a crazy life, right? The more that you hear this stuff, you're going to see a lot of this crazy buffoonery stuff be coming from the folks that's my age. Crazy enough, folks that's younger than me, sometimes be surprising me more than what the folks that be my age. So when people say that, hey, well, that sounds like a young girl that you're talking to, stop talking to the younger. It's people my age and older that's doing this, okay? I'm just letting you know. But yeah, though, man, the dating apps, man, they just don't work out for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get that, or I get that, or you know what I'm saying? I'll get oh my gosh, no disrespect, right? No disrespect. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. No disrespect, right? But an individual like me, in the way that I carry myself, if I get a linebacker in my daggone DMs, if I get a Decepticon in my DMs, I instantly gonna feel bad about myself. Instantly. I know some people gonna sit there and be like, well, look, I have a preference. And it's not the smallest or it's not the widest preference, right? But I have a preference. All women are beautiful in their own special way. But some of you mother lovers know that. Why are you inboxing me? Just why? Why are you inboxing me? Like, are you trying to be funny? Are you trolling? Do I have to block you? Do I have to report you? Why are you inboxing me? Like, dog, bro, like, the number of times that I had me a dating app and the linebackers of women that was in my DMs trying to holler at me. And I'm just sitting there like, dog, come on now. After the third time that you done said something, why would you say something on the fourth time? Come on now. Like, what are we doing here? And then when it comes to, how you set up your whole little, what you like and, men, women, or both, whatever. I got mine set as I like women. Why are all these Decepticons, all these Transformers in my goddamn DMs and stuff? Now look, I don't fault nobody. I don't hate nobody. But come on now. Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck with me. That's not rocking. That's not going on here. I don't even know why you, for a second, thought that was going on. I don't even take photos to even give you that type of impression that I might want that. I'm not taking no photos, you know what I'm saying? Because, some people, they take photos, and this is one thing that I make sure that I never do, right? Some guys will take a photo, right, on Facebook or on Instagram or where have you, right, where there's men and women watching, right? And they'll take a photo with their shirt off, showing their body and this and that. And I always thought that was weird right there because it's like, dog, there's men and women looking at this photo right here. And you taking a photo showing your body, showing your muscles, showing your thighs. Like, what are we doing here, sir? Like, I never did that. Like, every photo that I'm taking on the public web, I'm fully clothed. I'm not even giving no hints. I'm not doing I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing the, you know what I'm saying, the lazy eye. I'm not doing none of that stuff to give you any type of idea that, oh, he might like, no, bro. Stop it. Like, let's go ahead and cut that off right then and there. And like, after a while, bro, of not getting the results that you want, getting bombarded by less desirable type of individuals, after a while, you just start to tell yourself, like, you know what, maybe the dating apps is just not for me. Maybe my guys and stuff like that, maybe they just got lucky. Maybe they got on there at the right time and stuff like that. Because one of my guys, bro, he be on Facebook dating, bro, and he be getting some decent little joints. And I'll be like, okay, Facebook dating, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's mugs that's local and stuff like that. Let me try. Same thing. It be the same thing. I might as well be on Black. I might as well be on Tinder. It's the same thing. Big wide backs, Decepticons. This is a whole bunch of weirdo stuff. Whole bunch of weirdos. And after a while, bro, I just delete everything, bro. And just tell myself, you know what? We know what our weaknesses is, and we know what our strength is. Our weaknesses is we don't do the dating apps. Our strength is we need to go outside more and keep on campaigning. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's another thing too as well, right? I've never been a person that, can really express how or what or whatever I'm saying in text form. Like I gotta like talk, you know what I'm saying? Like me trying to type that stuff out, yeah, it don't always come across the way that I wanted to come across. Now other people may look at it and be like, oh, it sounds just fine. But to me though, because I'm a perfectionist, it don't come across the way that I wanted to come across. So that's another reason too as well that, you know what I'm saying, the day nows, man, they just too cliche for me. I'm not paying nothing. I know some people be out there and stuff like that. They'll pay for the little boost. They'll pay for the little premium stuff like that or whatever. I'm not finna do that. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't do that. I look, when you be around women and you see the type of pedigrees that these women be dealing with, because, yeah, they'll sit here and say, oh, I want this, I want that, blah, 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 from my man and stuff like that. But when you look at their baby daddy or their ex-boyfriend and stuff like that, it's like, you say you want a guy that's making over $100,000 a year. You want a guy that got his own place, he doing this and doing that, but your baby daddy is this. Your ex-boyfriend was that. Make that make sense to me. What world we living in, right? So I already got that thought in my head when I talk or approach a woman. See, that's why I'm never scared to talk or approach a woman, because I already know that, yeah, even though she say she wants this, 9 times out of 10, her reality is this right here, right? So I would still approach a woman to talk to him and stuff like that or whatever. But like, I don't know what it be, man, when it comes to like, on the dating apps, man, like they just be feeling real bold, man, real cocky with it, right? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're a woman. You got hundreds of thousands of people inboxing you all day long. So when I finally do say something, mine's is just going to get fluttered in with all the others, you know what I'm saying, just all down the daggone, you know what I'm saying, inbox. I get that, right? So that'd be another reason why, you know what I'm saying, I really don't be too prone for the dating apps and stuff like that. Because you just got to realize, right, like when a woman gets bombarded by just, thousands of inboxes per day, and maybe you might be that, guy that she's looking for or whatever. But the time that you said it while she's getting bombarded by all these other random NPCs and stuff like that, your comment or your inbox or your DM or whatever just get fluttered in with everybody else. And sometimes they may, skip over you. Sometimes they might not have seen it, or they just, whatever be going through their head and stuff like that, think that you're going to say the same ABC 1, 2, 3 like everybody else and stuff like that, right? See, one thing about me, I pride myself to, stand out, try to be different, because you got to do, different things and stuff like that to, have your image, your campaign, you to stick out from everybody else. What are you doing differently to stick out from everybody else? If you're doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results type of mentality. That's how I be thinking. I could be totally wrong, but this is how I be thinking, though, at times, though. But, you know, um, over the years, though, man, like, I noticed that very quickly, and that's why I kind of gave up when it comes to, like, dating apps and stuff like that, because I just never had no success with them. A guy like me that got a lot going for himself and stuff like that, got his own place, make the money that all these women desire for and stuff like that. Let me also say this too as well, right? High value man, $100,000. Look, never put a price on what a high value man is. You know what I'm saying? I'll get into another video another day about that, but I'm tired of the internet keep on using that same a high value man is a man that makes $100,000. There's a lot of people out here that make $100,000 a year, and they're not no high value man. All right, let's stop putting a price tag on what a high value man is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than that than just money. You know what I'm saying? But I digress though. But I got all this going for myself and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Thank you. I'm glad that you said that. And even with all that saying and stuff like that, when it comes to the dating apps, I have no success with them. Have no success. Now I know people gonna get down in the comment section and say, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that," and blah 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 and stuff like that. Look, check this out, right? If I wanted to holler at Boo Boo the Fool, if I wanted to holler at Shanae, if I wanted to holler at Wakanda or whoever, I can get that on the dating apps. All right, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not my type. All right, that's not my type. You got to understand this. So I get what some of y'all gonna say in the comment section, whatever. But look, I done been through the ringer. I done already tried it. I done did all the little tricks and all this old stuff. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? I get more of a result and more of a success rate going outside and talking and actually campaigning to a woman like that versus trying to talk or campaign or whatever to a woman on a dating site. Like I said, you know, only time that I see a little success or whatever, it'll be some girl that knows me from, being around this guy, or some girl that knows me from school back in the day or whatever, or some girl that seen me here or whatever. But when it just comes to a pure random woman that I see on a dating app and I try to holler at her, I have no success, no positive rate. You know what I'm saying? My catch hand is just terrible. Terrible. You feel me? But I just wanted to make that video and stuff like that, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I done been through a lot of my life. So sometimes I just like to make certain videos and stuff like that because I be finding this stuff kind of funny or whatever, man. But definitely get down in the comment section, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that or whatever. We got more videos to come because I got to start doing more things on this page, man, because this page is starting to go dormant, you feel me? But peace, love, and blessings of positivity. You already know we rocking. And I'm going to holler at y'all bigoted fools in the next one, man. One love, man. Gone.